Next up, student researchers from Concord, North Carolina, Team 1. It's a Mission 11 finalist proposal.
Hello, I am Mary Swayze, a co-investigator. This is Claire Sexton, the principal investigator, and this is Kripa Patel, the co-investigator. Our project is the effect of penicillin on the germination of a Raphanus sativus seed, or radish seed. We are from Concord, North Carolina, and we go to Jan Fries Magnet Middle School. Unfortunately, one of our co-investigators could not be here today, and his name is Jonathan Rogers.
Introduction. We wanted to perform this experiment to see if penicillin could be used as a growth stimulant. When we got together, we decided we wanted to focus our SSEP project on agriculture. After doing lots of research, we discovered that penicillin could be used as a growth stimulant. We decided we wanted to focus our project on this. We thought this was a good idea because in space colonization, plants will need to be grown quickly and safely and then be sustainable. GMOs are a great way to do this, but however, because it is space, GMOs could have harmful and unknown effects. Penicillin could be a substitute to these GMOs. Our experiment, because we were Finalist Proposal, we did our experiment on Earth. Our experiment compared radish seed growth with and without penicillin to see if penicillin could be used as a growth stimulant.
Overview. We conducted our project over a 5-day period, and in those 5 days we had 6 cups, 3 with penicillin and 3 without. In each cup there was 3 radish seeds, 0.8 milliliters of water, and 1 milliliter of sterilized soil. In the cups with penicillin there was 10 penicillin discs as well. Over those 5 days we observed our project, and we put our observations into a data table to later create into a graph.
We obviously had to do a lot of research in order to support our claim. One study in 1983 showed that penicillin exhibited gibberellin-like activity. Gibberellin is a growth hormone, so if penicillin exhibited this activity, that would mean penicillin is like a growth hormone. Another study showed that penicillin made rapid seed growth by either simulation cell division or stem cell elongation, or by some other indirect manner. There are many other studies to help support these claims.
Okay, now we are showing you our observations and data. So on day 1, no growth occurred because we just started planting seeds.
On average, for day 2, the seeds without penicillin grew about 1.5 centimeters. The seeds with penicillin grew about 1 centimeter with an outlier.
On day 3, on average, the regular seeds grew 2.8 centimeters with an outlier, while the seeds with penicillin grew 2.1 centimeters with an outlier. Something interesting occurred on day 3, cup P1, because 2 of the seeds, as you can see, the data is no longer there. This is because the sprouts actually wilted and broke off, so technically the growth would be back at 0 centimeters.
All right, so on day 4, so on average, the seeds with the penicillin grew to be about 2.7 centimeters with 2 outliers, and the seeds without penicillin grew to be about 4 centimeters with an outlier. As you can see on the charts, the seeds with penicillin varied greatly in length.
Day 5, on average, the seeds without penicillin grew to be about 4.7 centimeters with an outlier, and the seeds with penicillin grew about 3.9 centimeters with 2 outliers. And the seeds 2 and 3 for penicillin 3 grew more rapidly, but seed 1 did not grow at all.
In conclusion, our results prove that penicillin is not a growth stimulant because on average the seeds without penicillin did grow faster. However, there were a few outlier seeds that grew faster with penicillin. We thought these results occurred for a few reasons. One reason was because penicillin results varied so greatly. Some seeds grew very small while some grew very long. However, because there were so many smaller seeds that the average was lower. We also said that some seeds were possibly duds, and that because penicillin is similar to 2 growth hormones, gibberellin and auxin, one of those growth hormones affects the plants later in its developmental life. So the penicillin therefore would work more as a long-term growth stimulant. So changes we would make to our experiment is next time we would increase our time frame to maybe 2 or 3 weeks, just to see the long-term and short-term effects of penicillin's effects on plant growth. And we would also increase our soil content because the measurements we used were those that we would have used if we were using our FME tube to send into the ISS. So next time if we were doing just this experiment, we would increase our soil content and maybe our water content.
We would like to thank the Cabarrus County Schools STEM program, as well as our administration and teachers at Dan Fries, as also our STEM coordinator who helped us very greatly with this project. We would like to thank Broad's Welcome Fund, North Carolina Space Grant Consortium, and many of the people that funded our project so we could be here today. The Center for Advancements of Science and Space, Subaru of America Incorporated. We also would like to thank Lauren Duncan for helping us with this project, and SSEP for creating this project, and the National Museum of Air and Space for allowing us to be here today.
Do we have any questions for this team? Thank you.
Thank you.